It is a beautiful sunny day here in Garmisch. I would like to share with you a recipe that my friend Bita Silverman shared with me a few years ago. It is called Kuku Sabzi. It is a Persian dish, and it's a perfect thing to make during spring. It is a vegetarian kind of omelet or frittata. It uses a lot of greens, which is very timely for me because I went to the farmers markets 2 days ago. I got a lot of herbs and vegetables. So traditionally we have cilantro, and I'm gonna be using cilantro with the stems. Some parsley leaves, and I'm not gonna use the stems because they're tough and they don't cook easily. So I kept the stems here in this bag that I freeze to use later for stock. Normally you need dill. It's really important, but I don't have it, so I am going to be using the leaves of the fennel. You also need chives, and I don't have chives, but this is very close to chives, the greens of the green onions. Some people use garlic, and I find it's a little bit too strong, but you know, it's perfect because here I have just the greens, young greens of the garlic plants, and they are really mild and sweet, so they work perfectly in this recipe. What else? This is really important, and I was actually really surprised when I learned that this is one of the ingredients that you need. And this is an iceberg lettuce. So you could use this, or you could use just like the leaves of normal romaine lettuce. Sometimes I use the exterior leaves that you don't really present in a salad because they're not pretty. Sometimes they're a little bit damaged. They have bruises. But you could just keep them, wash them, and keep them to use for this recipe. And then the leeks, and leeks are really important, but you don't have to use the entire part of the leeks. So what I like to do is just remove at this level here when it starts to branch out. That's where I cut it, and I use all the greens. Well, sometimes it's hard to find these young immature leeks. So the ones that you find at the supermarkets, they're a little bit tough. So you could just cut the tough part and put it in this bag to freeze for later use, for the stock. So this is what I do. I will cut it in here, and I will keep this. So what I'm gonna do now is chop all these elements here very thinly. All right, so we have all our greens chopped here, and now we are going to make the omelet. So we will crack about 5 eggs. We will put some salt, some freshly ground pepper, and some curcuma, and this is really also essential for that Persian taste. So our eggs are ready. They are very foamy. So we'll put them aside. We'll take a non-stick skillet and turn it on high. So now we're gonna add our greens to the eggs. This smells so fresh, so nice. Yeah, it looks like we have a lot, but this will all cook down to about like a 1/2 inch omelet. So no worries. I mean, you can imagine how this thing is just good for you, you know, all these greens. And this is a perfect dish to make, and it keeps up for few days. You can eat it cold or warm it up. It's perfect for picnics, in a sandwich. You can eat it with yogurt, radishes. It's just great. All right, so now we have, see, all the eggs went everywhere between all the herbs and the vegetables. And now it is ready to go in the pan. I like to use a spatula because I can get every last bit, because I really don't like to waste anything. Okay, so I'm starting to smell a little burn, which is perfect. It means that this is really the right time to flip it. So I am going to get a large plate and cover it. And then I want to have my oil ready because I want to add a little bit of oil before I start cooking it the other side. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Just gonna add a tiny bit of oil. So we can also fry it on the other side, and this is how it looks right now. Let me distribute that oil everywhere, and here we go. Perfect. Just going to shape it a little bit so it looks nice. There we go. And let me show you closer. And then we're just gonna leave it to cook for about 5 more minutes on medium heat, and then it's going to be ready. So our Kuku Sabzi is ready. I'm gonna turn off the heat, and then I'll take a plate and slide this out. Here we go. We have our Kuku Sabzi, and this is how it looks inside. So I'm gonna try it. I'll let you know. It is really light. I want to keep eating this. We just had lunch, but I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, take care.